Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again with the toy room. So today is London Toy Fair, and I haven't really heard anything from any other companies today other than Funko, and they've announced basically, I wouldn't say it's all of their lineup for 2017, but a lot of new, not just Funko Pops, but mystery minis and a whole bunch of other stuff that Funko makes. They announced a whole bunch of things today, so I'm gonna go ahead and go over everything that they've revealed today. So we'll go ahead and take a look, starting with my personal favorites, and then we'll go on to some of the other ones that I'm not really interested in, but I know a lot of other people are, and I'll just go ahead and give my thoughts on them real quick. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so first up, my personal favorite, definitely need to get this, is the I gotta get all of them. It's the Space Jam Funko Pop line. Also, they have some Looney Tunes, looks like some Dorbz on the bottom of the image as well. But really excited to get the Space Jam Pop figures. Space Jam came out back in the 90s. I didn't really have any of the toys then. And now that I'm into collecting, I've been wanting to get some Space Jam toys, and I've been looking on eBay, but they're kind of expensive and they're not all that great because they're all from the 90s. So I really can't wait to get these Funko Pop figures. I love the way they look. They got these two versions of Taz. One is just like a smiling and the other is like his crazy, like evil grin. So I hope they definitely make all the characters and all the Monstars, and maybe even the Monstars in their regular little alien forms. So I can't wait for those. I'm really excited for those. Next up, what I'm also really excited for is some retro 90s Nickelodeon Pops. So right here we have Cat Dog, the three main characters from Our Real Monsters, and Tommy, Reptar, and Chucky from Rugrats. So I'd imagine they're going to keep on making more. And 90s Nickelodeon, that's my childhood right there. That's what I grew up on, so I cannot wait to get all these and any future Nickelodeon ones that they release. Next up is Captain Underpants. This came out of nowhere. I didn't even know anybody really even remembered Captain Underpants. I grew up reading those books back in like elementary and middle school, so I'm really excited for these Captain Underpants. I don't know if they're going to make any other characters, I'd imagine so, but I definitely have to pick up the Captain Underpants Funko Pops. Now these, some of these pictures are just like digital renderings. They're not the actual figures themselves, so I guess they're still in like the early prototype phases or whatever, but still really exciting news to hear from Funko. Up next we have the Tekken Pops, and they just recently released some Street Fighter ones, so it's awesome to see Tekken. I don't know if I'm gonna pick them up. I love Tekken, but I don't know, it all adds up eventually. So I don't know if I'm gonna get all of these that I'm showing here, but they are really cool. I definitely am interested in those, but for sure I definitely am getting all the Space Jam and Nickelodeon Pops. That's without a question. And speaking of Street Fighter, they announced pint-sized heroes, which they kind of look like Dorbz, just not really with the whole cutesy look, but it looks really cool. They got all the characters, as you can see here, and these little scales, and it looks like they're going to be blind bag figures, so that's pretty cool. And these I'm actually really excited for, these new mystery mini retro video game themed figures. I'll probably be trying to pick up all of these. I'm pretty sure these are going to be blind bags as well, or it looks like blind boxes. If you look inside the packaging, it looks like all the boxes or all the figures come in like arcade machine style packaging, so that looks really cool. I can't wait for those. As you can see, we have some of the Pac-Man characters, Frogger, Qbert, and just some other characters. I think I can't remember this guy's name. We got the Centipede right here, and I don't know the guy on the top left. The guy in white, I can't remember his name, but looking at the box, it looks like you also can get Mega Man as well, so that's really, really cool. Okay, next up, we have a bunch of new DC mystery minis as well as pop figures. So with the mystery minis, it looks like we're getting some of the DC TV shows like Gotham and The Flash and Arrow. So those look pretty cool. I really love Gotham. I haven't watched any of the others. I don't know if I'll be picking up any of the Gotham mystery minis, but we'll see. And then we also have some DC, looks like comic versions of the characters, some pop figures here. So you see Bane, Catwoman, Scarecrow, and some other figures as well. And next up, we have some plushies. I guess they're calling them hero plushies. I don't know if Funko's done plushes before. You guys could let me know in the comments below. But they got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers plushies. These look pretty cool. I'm not going to be picking them up, but they actually do look really soft. Like the material on them looks like a very nice suede or something like that. So pretty interesting. We got the Mighty Morphin stuff right here. And we know they just recently released, well, I guess re-released and released some new Mighty Morphin Funko Pop figures. Coming up next, we have some more pint-sized heroes. These are based on Disney. So you see a bunch of the Disney characters here. A lot of them, I guess it's a majority of them are female characters, at least from what I can see here. I don't know the whole roster of characters that they're releasing for this, but these are also going to be blind bag figures from what it looks like. So you see some Beauty and the Beast, some Jungle Book, Mickey Mouse, Little Mermaid, Toy Story. So we got all of that right there. Then sticking with the Disney, they are releasing some Ratatouille pops, which is interesting. I don't know if there was already Ratatouille out or not, and then they're just adding onto it, or they're just starting a whole new line with Ratatouille. But either way, you got those releasing. Next up, we're taking a look at some Overwatch Funko Pops. I haven't played it. I haven't played the game Overwatch yet, but from what I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I know there's a huge fan base for that game. So it looks like on the bottom you got your standard, Funko Pop. I don't know the scale of the Funko Pop figures, but you got those, and it looks like you got the bigger 6-inch deluxe pops above that, so that's really cool. And then sticking with the video game theme, you got the Gears of War 4. So again, you have the regular size pops, and then you got the deluxe one right under it. So these look pretty cool. I never got into Gears of War either, but the character designs are awesome. I wonder if these Funko Pops are going to be, like hefty, because the Gears of War characters are pretty big, and they have a lot of equipment that they carry and everything like that. So it'll be interesting to see, how these come out. And next we have some Teen Wolf figures. This is based off of the recent TV show. Not the original Teen Wolf with Michael J. Fox. So I don't really know much about this show. I know about the original Teen Wolf, but you got the characters right here. So it looks like you got the character in his human form and his wolf form, and then I guess in just an alternate costume. Alright, so we got Pee Wee Herman in the Dorbz line, so that looks pretty cool. I don't know if they've made a Pee Wee Herman in the pop form, but it would be nice to see that. So you got a cute little figure right here of Pee Wee Herman. And then coming up here, we got some rock stars, Joey Ramone and Jimi Hendrix. We don't see too many of the musicians, but we got these guys here. I really wish they would remake or re-release Biggie, Tupac, and even the Michael Jackson pops that they made early on when Funko first came out, because I really want them, but they're so expensive on eBay. I think they're going for like $100 or more a piece. But again, you got these rock stars here, which is pretty cool. So maybe we'll see some more rock stars or other musicians down the line. Alright, so we got some Mass Effect figures. I never got into Mass Effect, but I know that has a huge fan base. So here are some Mass Effect figures. I don't know if there's a new Mass Effect game coming out, and that's what these are based off of. But you got those right there. The PB, the Blue Alien, that looks pretty cool. I like the colors that they chose on that. I have no clue what this is. I'm assuming this is a TV show. It's from Workaholics. Yeah, I honestly have no clue what this is about. So let me know down in the comments below. But you got these guys here. They look pretty cool with their outfits and everything like that. One of them's holding a beer, and the other's holding a red Solo cup. So that's pretty cool. And I haven't heard of this either, Twin Peaks. Not familiar with this. I'm also assuming that this is a TV show or a movie. No, it says Pop Television on the top left corner. So this is based off of a TV show. Again, never heard of it. So here it is right here. If you're interested in Twin Peaks, you got some pop figures as well as looks like some 6-inch figures possibly. So there you go. Next up, we have Lord of the Rings. I never really got into Lord of the Rings. I haven't watched any of the movies, but I know all the characters and, everything like that. But you got these guys here, and they actually look really, really cool. You can see, like, some of them are made out of ice. Looks like we're going to have a translucent figure. I like how some of them look a little dirty and, like, they've been through war and stuff like that. So that's really cool. And then you also have some other Lord of the Rings figures. You got this big 6-inch deluxe figure, at least I'm assuming that's what it's going to be, as well as some Funko Pop keychains, which is awesome. And then we got some more pop figures here. My Hero Academia, I believe, is the name of the first 2 row of figures, and then under that we have some Naruto Dorbz. I never heard of the My Hero Academia. I honestly have no clue if I'm saying that right or not. Let me know in the comments below. But these characters look pretty cool, so maybe I'll have to check this out. I'm assuming it's a cartoon or like an anime or something like that. And finally, the last image that I have here is the Mystery Minis new Walking Dead series. I really love the Mystery Minis series, and it works well with these Walking Dead zombie designs. So you have a whole bunch of new characters. I'm assuming these are going to be blind bags, just like the rest of the Mystery Minis are. But yeah, that's it right there. I never got into Walking Dead. A lot of this stuff I haven't really got into. you know, like The Walking Dead and Workaholics and Twin Peaks and Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. But you know, I wanted to show it off for everybody that is interested in it. It would be a boring video if I just showed off the stuff that I'm interested in, which was only like a handful. So that's it. They announced a lot of stuff, and I'm sure they got a lot more planned to come out this year, as well as the years to come. I'm sure we'll hear more at New York Toy Fair, as well as San Diego Comic-Con this year. So stay tuned. I'll definitely have coverage of all of that. But let me know what you guys think of the reveals today from the London Toy Fair. I feel like they announced a lot of stuff, and I'm honestly very excited for some of this stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more Funko Pop coverage, any other toy coverage, any other toy news, you know, I'll definitely be trying to cover. So yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, little slideshow that I made for you guys. And stay tuned for more. As always, I'll see you guys next time.